Hi everyone. Today I'm making a video about my sinking funds, and I want to kind of walk you through how I have them set up and how I plan to store them for the time being. Yeah. So I had this little chest thing that we had bought a while ago, and I think it was pretty good, to store some envelopes. Something to note about me is I love pens and paper and everything of the sort. So naturally, I already had like a little file folder thing, and this one has 4 different slots, but I didn't think that all of the sinking funds that I've shown you in my budget video would fit in there. So what I did was envelopes, white envelopes. And then the categories in the actual file folder is my order of importance, I guess. So I just kind of want to walk you through them. So my first one, emergency fund, $1,000. That's my first goal. Car tags, we're going to need $250 for this, maybe more because we might smog. However, this year it's far too late because I think our tags are due April or February, one of those 2 months, so we're already a little late. And then in the next category, in the yellow one, so it's not like as important as those two in my opinion, are things that I need to fulfill in the year. So birthday, holiday fund, we set $500. I don't know if this is too much, if this is too little. How do you guys go around determining how much you put in envelopes? PG&E sinking fund, $1,600. Like I said in my other video, we do have solar panels, and they were actually, give me a second. Like I was saying, we have solar panels, and they were billed all at once, and the bill came out to like $1,600. This is our first time in-house having solar panels, so we weren't expecting all of that at once. Probably should have asked somebody since we didn't see a bill come up, but too late. We learned from it. Amazon Prime fund. I use Amazon quite frequently. I don't really like shopping in the stores, but I do like using Prime and shopping online and all of that. And I like it. It's worth it. But it always sneaks up on me. So I am prepared for 2017 going into 2018. This will not sneak up on me. Then the next ones, the last one in that year gap is my Mexico fund. I do want to go to Mexico this year. There's a lot of reasons that I won't get into now, but I need to go this year. I want to go, and this is something that I'm going to work for. When I hit the $2,000 is when I will begin to start planning for that vacation, because I don't want to set myself up and next thing you know, things happen, and that's not really my priority. Everything else that I've mentioned before that is, but I do want to go. So just gotta make it work. Just gotta make it work. Then the next one's clothing fund. I don't think I need clothes as much as my husband does, so we're going to be working towards that. When this is full, we will spend it and start over. This doesn't have an end date. Oh man, other fingers. Pet emergency fund. I have 2 dogs, and one is kind of old. So she's going to start needing some more vet visits, maybe some joint medicine. I don't know. She's getting a little old, so I want to be prepared for whenever anything happens to her. You know, she's part of the family, and so we got to treat her as such. Then we have school fund. I set $1,000 for that. When I hit the $1,000 mark on this sinking fund, I will start going to school. That gives me some time to both think about what I want to go back and do. I had to leave school because I couldn't afford it. So, I mean, that's a reality of a lot of people. At that time, I could not get loans, which is kind of a blessing in disguise, because if I could have, I would have more debt than I already have. So, you know, taking it as how it is, I can go back now. I'm only 25. If I graduate when I'm 30, at least I graduated. And, you know, a lot of people go back, so it's not really a big deal. But I do want to cash flow school. It's important. Furniture fund. This is, as you can tell, these are like the more fun items. These don't have an end date. We don't start shopping for stuff like this until the envelope is full, because if we fill it up with $20 and then we take it out right away, we're never going to get anywhere. So furniture fund, we don't have any furniture. I mentioned that before, but we will get some. Home improvement fund. There is $5,000 that we want to get to on this envelope, and we want to make some changes to our house. We haven't done anything to it since we bought it, and it's time. You know, it's time to start working on those goals and start making this house a home. It's going to take a little time, though. So then the last section, way in the back, are things that I care about. I think that we need to focus on as well, or else it wouldn't be in the envelope. But I feel like we can hold off a little on them as being like so, you know, hyperactive on these. Medical fund. And you might be thinking like, damn, you have your priorities all twisted. But my husband has us on his healthcare plan, and he has a health savings account, HSA, that's maxed already. So it has $500 on there. I figured we can make up another $500, but we already have that cushion there, so that's something. Car maintenance fund for this one. This is for big ticket items, not like oil changes. I think that we can budget for. They're pretty cheap. But for big stuff, our car is getting up there in miles. We commute for a living, so that one we'll see. But for now, it's going to stay in the back. And then household emergency fund of another $1,000. The reason that this is in the back is because my first goal is to get a $1,000 emergency fund. That's for any emergency. This one is for specific house emergencies. The dryer goes down, the fridge goes down, the stove goes down. By the way, that happened to me this December that passed, all at once. So I want to have that money specifically set aside for a household. I feel like we're okay for now, but I want to knock on wood. But yeah, I think we'll set ourselves up with success having those categories. They're not urgent, but they need to be done. So I guess my question for you guys is, what kind of sinking funds do you think I'm missing? Or do I have too many? Like I said, I'm new at this. I'm trying to figure it out as I go. This is my initial idea of what I think works for my family. But if you see that I've missed something, or I'm being overzealous, or, you know, maybe want to narrow in my focus on something specific, let me know. I'm willing to hear some constructive criticism. Let me know. Thank you guys for watching, and until the next time. Bye.